Dialed in to Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
you can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use,
smarts of these studs.
because they know the brews.
And they know the Bucks. And they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, because shit's not funny.
And save yourself some beer money.
Bucks
And brews.
Bucks and
Bucks and brews.
brews.
Bucks and Brews.
Welcome back to Bucks and Brews. Nick, this is our third one this week.
Oh, yeah, it's third day.
Third day.
Yes.
Are we going to try to do another one tomorrow?
There's a quick maybe on that one. I have a meeting with my accountant at noon, so yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, we can do something in the morning again.
This has been fun. It's been a great week. My wife, she's like, again? And I was like, yeah, dude, David's got the whole week off. Like, we noticed that we are constantly gone. Summer's coming up. I'm gonna be gone again. Like,
Might as well get some.
right, it doesn't hurt to throw them out there. Like, and I was like, and we love doing it. I
So,
was like, and you should be happy because, you know, I'm not drinking as much beer.
well, that's the thing. These Bucks and Brews episodes are lacking the brews
Yeah.
because it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and even though we do drink in the morning,
Yeah.
we had a
Yeah.
lot of shit going on the rest of the day, so we have not been drinking for most of these.
Well, I was saying, yeah, you and I could be drinking all day because, right, we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
I'm hopping off to do a phone call for an hour. I have a little bit of a gap, and then we're going to a networking event at a brewery tonight. So it's like we could be drinking all day.
We could be.
So, you know, and again, normally we drink, we enjoy doing it, but I still have a life to live. And yes, you're on vacation, you could drink, do all you want.
I could.
I it's not like we do it every day, but I just can't I can't. And also I'm trying to lose some weight. So for those of you who don't like the fact that we're not drinking on these episodes, you should like the fact that I'm trying to give myself an extra one episode for you people.
Um,
So
Let's talk about the elephant in the room before we talk about our drinks. So we got kicked off TikTok Live the other day. Fuck you, TikTok.
I just flipped off the phone just so
For bullshit, honestly,
it was
because
hilarious.
I appealed and it was overturned in 3 minutes because it was bullshit. But
Yeah.
somebody got up all in their feelings because I said conservatives lost their mind over stupid shit. And watch, we'll get taken down again for saying that, but whatever. Today, before we talk about what we're drinking, we're going to do a passive income episode, talk about ways you can earn money without doing a whole lot of work. And again, you're not going to get rich off of most of this stuff, but you know, a little bit extra is good,
I
right?
say everything adds up. Does the thing it's supposed to.
What are you drinking, my friend?
Oh, this morning I'm drinking a Red Bull sugar-free, followed by a Red Bull sugar-free.
I do like Red Bull.
Yeah, I don't mind
Good
it.
company.
You know, I was drinking Monster sugar-free, but the gas station I stopped at didn't have the sugar-free Monster. So, what do you got?
First off, I have a 0 sugar cherry soda 7-Up.
Okay.
And then after that, I also have an energy drink, Lost and Found grape fizz.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, you don't like grape. I do.
Yeah. So I'm really excited. This is something. It's something I wish I did more of. And then I say right off the air, I got so excited. So I'm gonna let you kind of start us out, and we'll fill in some gaps.
So Nick got really excited because I said, yeah, let's talk about passive income, like, you know, stuff you can do on your phone. I said, like that Monopoly game you play, and he's like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
I don't make money on that. I'm like, my wife does. And he's like, how the fuck does that happen? So I literally talked to Dawn real quick. So Dawn signed up with a app called
Cash Kick, KASHKICK, Cash Kick.
and if you want a referral, we can send you out a referral code so that one of us can make money.
Right.
But
You know, so looking at it, I downloaded it because of course now I'm freaking excited. You could earn up to $500 on Monopoly Go. Now, I can click learn more. Let's see here. It says roll the dice. It talks to you about the game, join friends, challenge, hint. In-app purchase can help you complete boards faster. Yes, of course. Oh, here it is. This is awesome. This is how you earn money. Complete in 10 days to qualify. Reach board 11 gives you $1. Mind you, getting to board 11 is fuck
easy.
cake. I'm on board 11,000 something. I'm addicted to this game. $2 reach board 27, $3 reach board 56, $4 reach board 71. I'm assuming you get your fourth dollar at that point. Complete. Oh, it's saying 10 days, 20 days, 30 days,
Yeah.
40 days, 60 days. Complete in 60 days, level 176. Complete in 90 days, level 251. Complete in 90 days, level 301.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Conquer these adventures or advanced challenges for bigger, faster rewards. Turbo earnings. Reach board 19 to make at least and make one in-app purchase $25. I mean, and complete that within 2 days. So you're going to do $25. So you can there's $1.99 purchases. I'm not sure if I've seen a 99-cent purchase, but there is $1.99. Level 19, you can get that within 2 days. So if I do that, it's $25 and so you'd get $26 because you'd reach a level 11 if my math is mathing correct.
Right.
Turbo earnings reach level 42, make at least one in-app purchase within 5 days. That's $60.
Yeah.
Turbo earning reach board 101 and make at least one in-app purchase for $150.
Yeah, Don will not do any of the in-app purchases.
For $1.99 to make turbo earnings of $200, reach 201, make at least one in-app purchase, and complete in 21 days to qualify. Oh, we should have this guy on.
No.
Ring, motherfucker. Sorry. So things that you guys don't know. I've never talked to David's dad. Don't even know what he sounds like, but David's dad officially is calling ring.
If we weren't live on TikTok, I would take that call. It's funny because you know why he's calling? I sent him a text last night when we got home, and I'm like,
about tariffs.
yeah, I'm like, how are tariffs going to affect Fabricland?
It shouldn't affect him.
Will it not?
Well, I guess, yeah.
He buys fabric from all over the world.
Yeah. $2. Invite 3 friends to play,
Mhm.
and so $6 to make a purchase. So literally, you make a purchase. I mean, this to me, I would cheat the system, and your wife should have cheated the system. And it's so weird to me. I'm going to start cheating now and can't call it cheating. You're going to use the abilities.
Yeah.
So
Again, it's not cheating because they set the parameters and you just use them to the best of your abilities.
okay, so also you can go make purchases. You're not allowed to purchase things, but in Monopoly Go, you have a book. Sorry, and so like nine cards you have to collect, 17 pages currently, right? And so every time you fill the one page, you get extra dice
Okay,
or
yeah,
extra things. So what I would do is be like, hey, my mom, things I know. If I was Dawn and I would have known that she had the ability to get the $200 to get to level 201 within 21 days. Me, my mom, my brother, just the 3 real quick. We can send 5 cards a day. She gets to roll, so she'll get cards. She makes one in-app purchase. Let's call it for $2. So she gets the $6. I don't know if she gets all the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if it's one, if it's per
Hey,
one.
thanks for the follow.
Yeah, the turbo earnings. I'm not really sure if it's one purchase per reward setting.
Yeah.
Or if you get them all for if you fall short. So if she got to level 107, does she get the 150, the 600, or the 60 and the 25? I don't know how that works. That's something to figure out.
Well, again, this is one of these apps out there that it has
You-
different games and surveys and stuff that you can use to make money.
Here we go. Things change a little bit, but in-app purchase must be made prior to achievement of turbo earnings in order to qualify, or any credit may be reversed. For turbo earnings of 75 or more, in-app purchase totaling at least $10
Mhm.
must be made and tracked by the relevant tracking platform prior to achieving the levels. So okay, yes, please see additional blah blah. But at least that tells you ahead of time. Like so instead you're gonna make 65,
Mhm.
right? If you achieve everything. But for me, right? I mean, I'm going to, if I'm gonna reach level, so 201 gives me 200. That's at 176. That's $8. But even at 105, so 70, and I'm making in that purchase, so that's $6. I literally I get to play for free, and I've made $100 on them.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna dive into it more.
And that app again to
It's Cash Kick.
Cash
K-
Kick with a K.
Yep, KASHKICK.
And if you want any of these, we'll put in the show notes the links to all these things, so maybe we can get rewarded too.
Yeah. And it's cashkick.com. This is great. But there's, I mean, just quickly looking. So if you haven't played these games, that's apparently where it's going to start. I haven't looked into any of it.
Yeah.
Royal Match is on here. I don't have that currently, so I could. There's a Bingo Blitz, which I don't have. Animal and Coins, Monopoly Go. I already play. Dice Dreams, which has Samuel L. Jackson on the front of it.
It's dice, you're in.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can make $650. I'm definitely in. Solitaire, 670. And I love the fact that it tells you how to make money.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to fish fortune. I'm gonna go broke doing that. This is gonna be the greatest thing. That's what they're hoping for, right?
Yeah, they want you to spend a shit ton of money
You're gonna
doing
be
this.
addicted. Bank Idle. I don't know if I've ever played that one. I've played a lot of idle games. I can't stand idle games because it works while you're not working. I like it for about a day.
Yeah.
I get to come back. So but anyway, there's literally hole in one, there's Yahtzee, they're just quickly scrolling. There's 40 games just on the thing.
So
Everything looks to be a minimum $70 potential.
in our TikTok comments here,
$650. Yeah.
Wiseman Rivers created a game called War Swarm. His company's called Iron Valor Studios, and it's a trading card game. You like those?
It's amazing. All right, hey, reach out to us.
Yeah, seriously, Wiseman, follow me on here, reach out to me, and maybe we'll have a conversation. Because we do love to have people on Bucks and Brews where we can talk about what they're doing.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, so that, for me, I play games, I get yelled at constantly, but if I can tell my wife I'm trying to make, $6,
I'm making a little bit of money here while playing my game.
Now life changes.
She doesn't care so much.
Oh, she does care. She's gonna say $6, but at least I have the excuse. So, what else? What else you got for?
So there's a lot of stuff out there. So like CoinOut is a receipt scanning
Yep.
app that I use and I've used for a long time.
Yep.
They're starting to give extra bonuses. So like if you check in every day, they give you 30 free points
Okay.
and 3 spins on their little, casino type reel,
Sure.
like a slot machine type thing.
Okay.
And they also have other bonuses. So like for the next 6 days, because it started yesterday, so 7 days, you can earn 1,000 points every day for recording what you've ate and drank that day,
Okay.
which is kind of a pain in the ass, but
Well, I mean, I'm doing it right now.
1,000 points is basically $1.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because I'm using my FitnessPal,
Mhm.
the free version, and so I'm tracking. Like this morning, I typed in my Cliff Bar, I typed in my 2 Red Bulls that I'm drinking. So yes, is it a pain? But it also holds me accountable to something. So-
Well, and you can cash out 9,500 points for $10, so you get a 500 point break.
sure.
So 50 cents basically
At what point can you cash out?
at $10.
So has
Well,
to-
actually, you can cash out for like an Amazon gift card at 3,000 points, which is
$3.
$3.
Okay.
But I mean, if you wait to 10, you get a little
You
break.
get a discount.
And
I'm
I also
assuming
like
you get a
discounts.
discount at like
So-
100 or 50.
Yeah, there's some discounts for really high amounts, but
Sure. Well,
they will tell you save these many points if you do 10, and then you save the same number of points if you hit $20. Why?
well, like for me, I guess it's fun because I'm a saver, right?
Mhm.
It's something I always have, right? Anybody that's local to about the Midwest area, 'cause Speedway doesn't go very far. I mean, Speedway also now is bought and purchased by 7-Eleven. And so, right, I've been saving my points. I have 193,384.
Yeah.
Well, so when I can go and buy stuff, right? Let's see here. My rewards. Let's say we should have everything, of course, redeem. So we should have everything better. But, so I get a substantial discount. 202,000 points will get me a $200 gift card.
Yeah.
So but only 102,000. So 2,000 less, but you can get $100 gift card.
Yeah.
I have enough for a $100 gift card, but why not just keep going? And for 2,000 less points, I'll get another $100. Yes, 2,000 points also equates to be 4 cookies, 2,000. Anything off the roller, a freezy, right? An iced coffee or anything of that size. Gosh, I mean the sandwiches are $3, right? I mean
Right.
easily. So, but I literally can buy everything. Oh damn! See, it's never been on there before, but right now, I going to. I don't know if there's a redeem possibility, but Monster 16 ounces for 3,250 points. Here I am spending $6 a fucking day, every day at least, and I just found out that they have Monster on there. Red Bull is 3,000. It's for the 12-ounce can. The one I literally just paid 2 for 6 for these. I have so many points. So 19,300. Or sorry, 193,000 is what I have, and at 3,000 a piece. Let me see how many Red Bulls I could get. 193, 123 divided by 3,000, 64 Red Bulls. So, divide that by 2.
32
Yeah, say, um,
times 6.
yeah, it's 193. No, yes.
Yeah.
So, right, I'm saving a crap ton of money. I could, in theory. I might as well do the Red Bulls because it's cheaper. The other one you could use on gas, but it used to be.
I always get the Visa
It's-
gift card from them.
Yeah, but it's more expensive for that. Granted, I get that you can.
It is. I mean, I use it on the same thing I use every Visa gift card for
Bills?
medical bills.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's $100 Visa is 128,000 points.
Yeah.
Versus being able to spend at their shop is 102,000
Right.
points. So it's 20,000 more points, but you can spend it anywhere you want.
Right.
Also, this is kind of weird. It used to be Speedway had it where they had the fuel only, which was more expensive than the
Food and merchandise.
food and merchandise, right? So now they have them at the same price. So I guess I screwed up there and should have bought that. But I'm really close to my next $200. And I say I have spent points. Christmas came around one year or something like that, and we did like white elephants or something. So I was like, cool, $25 gift card here, 20. So it was free for me to have Christmas ideas. So
Another one I use is Fetch. Fetch just had a huge Super Bowl commercial. So you
Okay.
scan your receipts, and depending on what you bought, especially at grocery stores, you'll get bonus points. And
Sure.
I use that for Visa gift cards. Pogo is one I use.
Pogo, what's
Pogo. So again, you scan your receipts.
that? POGO?
POGO.
Okay.
You scan your receipts, and they also do games on there, so you can download games on there for money.
Okay.
Another one.
Can you double up? So you've talked about Coin Out, Fetch, and Pogo. Can you use the
don't
same
know.
receipt?
Yes, you can use the same receipt for everything.
Oh, so
So I have like 6 different receipt scanners.
yeah,
That I make money off of all of them.
gotcha. Okay.
So just to talk about those, so Pogo, Frisbee, Receipt Hog, Receipt Pal. I might be missing one.
Sure.
I'll link all those in the show notes though. Yeah, depending on what you do, some of them pay better than others, obviously, but I mean it's pennies, right?
It doesn't matter.
Right, it's pennies, but I probably make between all of them somewhere between 40 and 60 bucks a year.
Sure.
And you figure by 5 apps, even at just the 40 bucks, you make a couple $100.
When it's fun to me, because right, exactly. You'll do that. It's worth it. Also, right? I mean, everybody goes, "Oh, why would this company do that?" The amount of fucking information that these people
Yeah.
get off of your receipt that now they
Tons.
get to market.
Yeah.
And
They're making a shit ton of money off of my data. I just don't care.
they've paid you 3 cents.
Because they're
Okay.
gonna make it whether I give them the permission or not.
Correct.
Because they're gonna find a way to get my data whether I give it to them or not.
Well, it's like, yeah, and now they know what people in your area, what area you're spending. hey, this is what these people buy, right?
Yeah, do I really give a
Because
shit that they know that I bought 2 Red Bulls today? I don't give a fuck.
right, you're not, you're not the only one doing this. 1,000 other people,
Mhm.
and so they're gonna go, okay, hey, grape, you know what, grape, we sold one the entire year. It's not like the companies, hey, we keep buying shipment. Nope. This area doesn't seem to be doing this, right? Oh, hey, they definitely like this, right? Yes, they'll try new things. No, they won't, right?
Right.
Like, hey, so this information comes out. No, I think that's great. I don't use any cashback apps except for, like it's a Speedway where they just give me points type of thing. I don't have to do anything except for type my phone number in.
Well, I mean, you get that with a lot of the shopping places now because we use MPerks for Meyer.
Yep.
Yes Rewards for Family Fare or Spartan stores, I guess.
Yep.
Spartan Nash.
Spartan Nash.
So I mean, there's
Qdoba, I
Yeah.
use that for every 10th I get a free entree.
I don't get a lot of fast food. You wouldn't know it by looking at me. I don't get a lot of fast food, but I have an app for all of them
Right.
because you're going to earn something for free.
Oh, see, and it's for the most part, I did the same thing you did. I still have them. I have a McDonald's app. I have a Burger King app. I don't have the Taco Bell one. I don't know
Yeah, I don't
why.
have the Taco Bell one either.
I don't have the Arby's one, but so McDonald's, I'd find myself, oh, what do I want? Well, oh, okay. No matter what, I can get a free fry with this.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do this. And it just sometimes it was easier. I am not. So I'm from the Midwest.
Mhm.
I do have friends. David, how many friends do you know have Uber Eats or DoorDash? Or,
At least half a dozen, at least.
okay, and are they wealthy?
No.
Really? Yeah, I see. I find this to be a really weird phenomenon in life that's kind of happening. I have friends in Texas,
Mhm.
fairly well off.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yep. I would say that. Yep.
just very doing. They have it.
Okay.
Okay. It's fucking hilarious to me because yes, we made one meal the entire time that we were there but you open the refrigerator and it's just fucking sauces and booze, okay? Like I look and go, no wonder why you fuckers are so skinny. You have nothing, right? But they do. They order every meal out kind of a thing for the most part. But then I come here and like I have a buddy he's not gonna listen to this, it doesn't matter. Like he's constantly overdrawing his account kind of a thing. He's not loaded in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And he fucking Uber Eats or DoorDashes food all the time. And I'm like, dude, you can go buy what's the famous Mexican cafe? Beltline Bar.
Yeah.
In Beltline Bar. You can go get it for $10. You can go pick it up, you can
Mhm.
pre-order it, do whatever. And it's not, he doesn't have the money to go out to eat, but like he does. He hasn't, but like he's then paying $5 plus tip or whatever it is.
Yeah.
To
You're
get
paying
food delivered
double.
by convenience, and it's like
So-
holy shit balls, dude.
Again, we both sold vacuum cleaners.
Yes,
Did you sell better to rich people or poor people?
poor people
Always.
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 And-
You wanted to walk into the poor person's house because they would buy that.
Yep, and they're willing to finance.
Absolutely.
It's the convenience.
It is
And-
100% the convenience.
And I get that, but let's say McDonald's, the McDonald's app. Yes, there was times where it was nice because my wife would be like, "Oh, I want this." My daughter, they didn't want to go out on a Sunday morning or whatever. I just hop on and I'm like, "Cool, I can make my order without having to keep reminding myself what I actually wanted." I didn't have
Yep.
to,
And then you just run out, grab it, and come back.
kind of it, right? And so, back in my day, piece of paper and you had the order list, but
Do you pay for pizza delivery?
never.
Neither.
Drunk, yes, I do. I do
Once in a while.
3 times a year.
Right. Once in a while.
Because I'm drunk.
Yeah, and not able to go.
Exactly, right? And so we're sitting at a bonfire around the place, and I'm usually the one that gets hungry, and I'm like, "Who wants pizza?" And then I stupidly am like, "Yeah, I don't really care." So yeah, probably 3 times a year. Or actually, I think what happened last time was Domino's gave us free delivery. So we're like, "Hey, let's get that." But yes, I try to avoid it.
The Mickey D's app is evil. Machiavellian marketing at its best. Not wrong.
That's fact.
Hi, Christy.
Aren't you supposed to be working? No,
She's listening to us while she works.
yeah, good for you.
That's what you do. I
But-
sent that to Osborne today too. Well, let's talk about Osborne for a minute.
All right.
This is funny. Hopefully he's listening right now. I got a phone call from him
Ring,
today.
ring.
And he goes, so I just had something weird happen. I'm like, yeah. He goes, I went to a place that I deliver to all the time, and one of the guys comes up to me and goes, can I ask you a question? He's like, yeah, you can ask me a question. He goes, are you married? And he goes, yep. And the guy's like, okay, and just walked away.
Oh,
He goes, I called my wife and I said, this is weird. I'm like, yeah, he hit on you.
either that or I don't know the place, but I mean, either that, there's a lady in the office that he talks to, or somebody thinks he's cute.
Yep.
So congrats, whether it's a man or a woman that thinks you're cute. Who knows? But like, and so right, at least the person backed off of that. Like, hey, are you married?
Absolutely.
Boom, gone. Like
100%.
Yep.
Well, and he's talking, he's like, yeah, I'm not good at that stuff. He's like, my wife hit on me when, we first started getting to know each other. And
Yeah.
he goes, I had no fucking clue. I'm like, dude, I'm right there with you. I had no fucking idea.
Yeah, as men, we don't know what it looks like, especially after being, because it's not something that we just go out and expect is going
Yeah.
to happen, right? Like, there's people that have done it right in front of my wife, and she's like, they're hitting on you, and I was like, who the fuck is they, and when did this happen, right?
Yeah,
Like,
what did I miss?
like, is that for us, I mean, if you're not going in to get a full handful, like that's not hitting on us,
Right.
Is it? But yeah, that's good for him.
Yeah.
That should make him feel good about himself.
That's what I said. I'm like, dude, you should feel awesome. And he's like, it took me back a little bit, it's not like,
Yep.
I felt any certain way about it. I'm like, you shouldn't. I mean, it's no big deal. Who gives a fuck?
I say he can dive into it as much as he wants, or right, just assume, right? Yes, that person said he's attractive, or again, there's somebody in that area, a woman who might want to eventually get the courage to say, hey, would you like to go out and get a drink?
Well, that was the other thing his wife said. She's like, okay, if he was hitting on you, think about how long it took him to get the courage to do that. Because you deliver there a lot, and
Yep.
it's not like you haven't known this guy for a long time. So I mean, it took him some balls to do that. He shot his shot, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's a good point.
And apparently was respectful about the shot. All right, cool,
Absolutely.
thanks. There's some people who push things too far, and I think it's great. So, I was watching a TikTok. I know we're talking about passive, quick ways and things, or I can't even say quick, but passive ways to make some kind of money. One of my favorites is still dividend stocks. I just watched a video on this, and it talked about, hey, I want to make $1,000 a month. What would it take to make an extra $1,000 a month? Well, so you go to PepsiCo, right? Is the example that they gave. And you would need, I want to say it's 100, and don't quote me on everything because I don't know the exact numbers, but PepsiCo is paying $5.35 per stock in dividends, which is great. And so they said, all right, to make, you divide 1,000 by that, how many shares? You'd need 190 something shares, and the grand total of it was $27,000. So if you have $27,000, you can go plop it right there.
Mhm.
Yes, if it goes down, it'll happen, but at
You're
current,
still making money on
at
it.
current, you'll make $1,000 in dividends monthly. And so, it's a great, yes, we talk about reinvesting and doing whatever, but if you wanted to live off of funds and you had $27,000, go throw it there.
Well, and I know how I view dividend stocks because, anybody that's listened to our show knows that when the pandemic hit, I took my daughter's money and threw 10,000 into dividend paying stocks, high dividend paying stocks.
Yep.
Do you consider a dividend stock as a passive income?
No,
Why?
because I reinvest it all.
Okay, but again,
Yeah.
even though you're reinvesting it, that is a type of passive income
It is, yeah.
because you're making money and you're doing literally nothing for it.
And it's very hard for, like, when I talk about income, I think about, your weekly,
Yeah.
your weekly income type of a thing, right? So like something that I'm going to be doing that way. Again, how I look at it. Yes, I understand that we're a financial podcast and I shouldn't look at things. I'm not afraid to admit I look at things so different than most people look at things. I have do you look at your 401k as income?
No.
See, I mean, me neither, right? So like when I have it's weird when I have when I have an investment, I don't look at it as an income, right?
Right.
Like, real estate is my income now, but for my whole time growing this business,
It was not.
it was never income. It just all went back out,
Yep.
right? People, oh, you're making so much money. No, I ain't making shit.
Well, again, and a lot of it is the perception of what are you looking at.
Right.
Because again, perception is reality when it comes to things. And, I don't look at, even if I'm, doing the scanning of receipts.
Yeah.
Okay. That's passive income.
Yeah.
I don't look at that as income for me. That's, I'm going to reinvest that money somewhere.
Mhm.
It's not like I'm like, oh, great, I made $10 off this app this month. I'm going to go buy a burger.
Yeah.
It's not that for me.
No.
Yes, surveys at contract testing. Dawn and I always looked at those two different ways. We'd go do a survey. She'd take her $20 and, hey, let's go get dinner. And I'd be like,
I'm
fuck
putting it
no,
in
I'm
the
putting
bank,
that
yeah.
in the bank.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because the lady behind the desk, her and I talk.
She's great.
Little bits here and there.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yep, I have a guy who he pays his electric bill. That's what she goes, that's the one thing he wanted to pay was his electric bill." And I was like, "That's kind of fun." Mine, I don't think I've ever not spent mine on gas.
Yeah.
I always just go fill
Because
my
it's
gas
quick,
tank.
yeah.
It's $20 to fill. If I'm at a half tank, great, here we go. I-
So we have a question from El Ray. Do you want to take that?
yeah,
There?
please do.
So El Ray wants to know, which trading app do you use? Do you recommend, and which do you dissuade us from using? So do you have a favorite? I use a lot.
So I use TD Ameritrade when I was trading. I mean, when I was doing some day trading and things like that. I loved it. It was quick. It was simple, easy. Logged in, boom. When you day trade, you have to get oh shoot, what's that called? Besides verified,
Bonded?
hi.
Is it bonded?
Yeah, it was say pretty much, but yeah, you have
Similar.
to have $25,000
Yeah,
in the account and stuff like that. So that was a quick 20 seconds, because you're putting your social in, you're doing things.
Right.
So I like TD Ameritrade. I don't have any. Do you use Robinhood?
I do use Robinhood
Okay.
a little bit. That entire meme stock issue they had really drove me away from them.
Yeah.
Like I had a decent amount of money in Robinhood at the time, and I pulled it all.
Yeah.
I have about $100 in there right now, just because when I did buy some crypto, it was easy to buy on Robinhood. So, once I made a little bit of money on crypto, I sold it and reinvested in actual stocks at that point.
Yep.
So I have a little bit in Robinhood. I don't really like Robinhood, so it's not one I would suggest, but I use Stash and I use Acorns. Acorns is fine. I don't put a lot in that.
Yep.
My main trading ones are Stash and Public and Ally. I use Ally quite a bit.
Acorn.
What type of crypto is best to invest in? This is Skylar, who we have had on. If you're going to invest in crypto, probably your safest bet is Bitcoin, because it's, kind of the tried and true, always the blue.
Yeah. But again, and something, if anybody knows anybody that is in crypto, knows what it does and how to explain it better than us, let us know, because it's something that we're still looking for, a person that just
Yeah, we want
can
a
put it
crypto
into
expert.
can put it into English as well. I say, dumb it down for us, dumb it down for our viewers, because gosh knows I'm the dumbest person. We talk about that, right? You and I did an episode, and we had a guest who,
Yep.
way above my head, and you're like, "I know, I totally got that," and I was like, not one fucking word. I think he said, arrow, blah blah blah, and I was like, I'm lost, bud.
Yep.
Like, you gotta do this, and I was like, you lost me, but you're way smarter than I am.
Well, and
so
going back to investing apps for a
Yeah.
minute. So like Caitlin is heavily invested her stocks in Ally,
yeah,
because that's where the savings account is. So it's just easy to
The
transfer
bank,
money
yeah,
in
yeah.
and out of. I really like Stash. I pay $3 a month for Stash. So does she, so does Dawn.
Stash is the one that gives you the free.
They will
stock.
give you, most Wednesdays, they will give you a percentage of a stock for free. You get like 20 cents. Okay.
Sure.
But again, you did nothing for it except log into the website that day.
Right.
Now, some of them I've made money on, some of them I've lost money on. I'll sell them if I don't agree with the company. Like if you give me Tesla stock, I'm probably going to sell it because
You-
I fucking hate Elon.
Pronounce that wrong.
Right.
Tesla.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that was going to come.
Madam President.
But again, I do really like Stash, even though I'm paying $3 a month for it, because I think I get a good value out of that. And I invest. You can invest in percentages of the stock instead
which is I
yeah.
think great.
That
right?
is great, because some people don't have
I mean, who's got
a couple $100 to throw into a stock,
right?
but you might have $2 to throw into that stock.
Yep.
So okay, you have a very tiny bit of that stock, but again, it's still making you money.
If it grows, you still get the percentage. Also, I mean, right? You look at you know, I mean, Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, they're going through a big change right now.
It's one of the worst. Good for him. One of the worst things that could happen to stocks possible, right? So
Yeah.
hopefully the next person comes in has the same type of I mean, right, because we're never gonna get that brain. We're never gonna get that person that literally. So one thing I love about Warren Buffett
Mhm.
is he is a true man of his word, right?
Mhm.
Like, said it, forget it, shut the fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what he did, right? Oh,
Yeah, it
hey,
is.
I'm gonna go buy the next thing. I just plain and simple, this is what's happening, right? He didn't play the game. He didn't do, you know, he's not. He wasn't day trading, right?
No.
Like, he said, look, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna believe in you forever, right? I want the economy to go up so much.
Well, and you and I will share stock tips.
Yeah. All the time.
You'll say, "Hey, I'm buying this," and I'm like, "Cool." And then 3 months later, I still have it, and you sold it in 15 minutes.
That will happen. But yeah, right. But that's the whole idea is like, hey, this is the information that's coming out. Now I have to be the one to follow up on it, right? Yeah, I love Stash for the fact that you can buy partial stock. I think it's a great way.
Yeah, fractional shares are great.
Yeah. You know, my brother-in-law uses Stash. And it's awesome because you know he puts $20 out of a paycheck in.
Yeah.
He's like, I like it because I get to go buy you know, something that has to do with a hockey company, something that has to do with tech, and I get to go fucking buy McDonald's or whatever it might be. You know, he's like three things that, you know, I enjoy and I can't afford any, but he goes, you know, eventually I'll own one full stock of it. And it's like, I think it draws a person in to help them be able to be an investor.
Well, and there's pretty much very low risk when it comes to that as well.
Did I buy, I can't read that word, paint or something.
Palantir?
I don't know.
I have not.
Nope. But so it's not a stock I've bought. So.
No, and again, I mean, you know, when you're using something that you can get fractional shares with, it's very low risk. So you can be in the market and still be low risk, you know, in the market.
Palantir, with their Palantir Technologies, $116 and 25 cents currently. Woke up this morning, started out at what looks to be previous close was 110.48. So it's up. Yeah,
$6.
yeah, say $5.86. Oh, say your Nvidia, man. See, I knew it was going to take off. I still got to come up with a stock thing. So
yeah, we're not doing a stock. So those
Yeah.
of you joining us,
Blame Nick.
we decided to do a quarterly stock challenge at Bucks and Brews here, and a little trophy.
Yep.
That you get to hang on to for a quarter if you win it. So literally you have to be near us to qualify to hold the trophy.
Oh, look, that person thinks I'm good looking. I was calling me big man. I said, big man is on fire, baby.
Let's enjoy life today.
Enjoy.
Big Al likes you too.
Man.
You. But you were supposed to come up with quarter two's challenge, and we are a month and a weekish into quarter two, and there is no challenge.
The challenge is who can not annoy me the longest to get a challenge, and that person's gonna win. What do you guys buy mostly? Me, real estate.
Yeah, Nick buys a lot of real estate. I like to buy high dividend paying stocks because you know, even if they go down, I'm still making money on them.
Yeah. Well, and so, you know, I buy indexes is mostly what I, you know, for my investment. So I
think the one that I love the most that I bought for my daughter was Broadcom.
Okay.
Because I bought it at like $50 a share, and it went up
Thanks
to
so
like
much for the follow.
500 or something.
Yeah. Oh, really? So that's a big turnaround.
Yeah, it was. She made almost $10,000.
Jesus. Yeah. Nope. So one of my, I know it's not a passive investment, but I guess it would be because if I'm making money. But Betterment is one
Oh, yeah.
one app that you and I both love.
Love Betterment. Again, it's an IRA or
Make a money grab after what happened. I guess real quick, Big Al, like David probably made some money. He threw some extra at it.
I threw a little bit. I don't have a ton right now to invest because I got a shit ton of medical bills I'm paying for people. But yeah, I did when stocks went down. I'm like, oh yeah, we're buying. I bought Nvidia. I'm like, fuck it, we're buying.
Well, and I funded my IRA at that point because I fund it once a year for $7,000. So did I make money? I mean, yes, but like I'm not going to see that until I'm 59 and a half or
Right.
whatever time I decide to take things. I didn't double down into like my Betterment. I mean, everything I do, I don't try to time anything anymore.
Do you have an old 401k?
It's all rolled over.
So you rolled it all over to Betterment?
No, it's all in. Somebody else actually takes care of
okay.
all that. Yep. So I
Oh, look at you.
you
got a guy.
I do. So that's what the meeting Monday.
Oh yeah.
Remember, because I couldn't meet with you, I was meeting with my
your guy.
my guy.
I am the guy.
Yeah. So and I don't know, a couple $100,000. Because again, back when I was working, I was putting 25% away. So I have actually my Roth is less than my traditional because I didn't start a Roth until later.
Fortitude, hook up with us. We will talk stocks any day you want.
Yeah, safe for the most part. But I day trading was something I love to do, but also, I mean, I don't do it anymore, right? I'm not afraid to admit that. Like, it was a fun hobby, like I enjoyed the shit out of it, but also I'm big, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack with the amount of money I was like winning and losing within seconds, right? Like it is like
you were freaking out at times
constantly, right? Like
oh, I'm up 10 grand. Oh shit, I'm down 5.
Right? Like there was I was up $100,000 on one and couldn't figure out how to sell it. I go back and listen to that episode, because right before open they had somebody come purchase and offer a price, and so I just watched this thing freaking fall, and of course I didn't sell it. But I could have sold it after hours now that I learned and called and did some things. Orange shirt. What about orange shirt? Oh yeah, thanks. It's actually, I mean, it's 69 degrees in here, so I'm not too hot right now. But I'll take
tangent time.
Tangent time.
By the way, Mike loves the idea of a tangent time podcast.
Absolutely.
So we may have to start a third. We need to make sure we grab some merch to take to our networking event today. You need to fucking have some, Dick.
Well, I'll carry it in my pockets. I just won't be the guy to grab it.
But, for those of you on TikTok, because the name obviously does not represent
what advice would you give on starting real estate, Bubba?
Okay. Hold on, I'm plugging us.
No, you're
we are Bucks and Brews. Make sure you look us up. The S's in Bucks and Brews are dollar signs, but you can find us on Facebook. You can find our website, bucksandbrews.com.
Yeah.
So make sure you give us a follow. Go like our stuff and listen to the podcast. Go ahead. Talk about real estate because you love that.
I got all excited.
This is tangent time.
Right. What advice would I give on starting real estate? Man, don't be a chicken shit. Just go do it. So first quick advice, understand numbers, right? Understand if something makes money, that it's called an investment. Once you have that figured out, then don't be a chicken shit. Just go do it. So once you find something that makes money, go buy that thing, right? Too many people are like, oh, what if? Look, if you're not willing to do it it makes money, it does this, deal with the what ifs later. That's how I got successful. Yes, I'm gonna get kicked in the nuts along the way. Certain things I'm gonna have, but at least I started, right?
So let me ask this question.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow.
How much money do you think it takes to start in real estate?
You and I are gonna way differ.
I'm asking, you are the expert in this because you have a company where you own real estate. So I'm deferring to you. How much money do you think you need just to start?
Depends on how hungry you are. I mean, the more money you have, the easier it is. I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
But
But let's
when I
take a
first
kid
when-
like
when-
Skylar, for example.
So exactly, Skylar. Okay, perfect. This is a great example. The Golden Life, 3% down, 3.5% down. FHA, I just looked at a a 4-unit the other day for $130,000. It was a little farther away, 30 minutes from here, kind of a thing. But 3% on that, right? So that's $3,700. Put that down, and each place was paying like $600. I mean, he's making fucking money hand over fist walking into this quadplex, right? Like, just boom, 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 boom. So
So if you could scrape together $4,000,
$4 grand. That's it.
you could start a real estate empire.
Oh, easily. I can't say nothing in life's easy,
Right.
but right, I could teach you everything else you
No,
need to
it's
fucking do.
it's all hard work. Everything we do is hard work to get the money.
Right.
But just for $4,000, you could start something.
Ballpark. What am I ballparking? Sorry.
How much you need? That's what we
say
just said.
$4 grand. I mean, but really, you could do it, right? It's going to take you 1 full year to get something, but you could do it for free, right? And that's going to be you going to knock on doors to ask if somebody wants to do a 0 down land contract, and you take it over and then go from there, right?
So let me ask you this question because
Yeah.
now that we're pivoting on to tangent time, how many deals do you think you make a year on things like, hey, I went to Lowe's and picked up some supplies today and saw a guy and said, hey, you ever think about selling your house? Because you
Yeah.
do that.
Oh, all the time.
How many times do you meet somebody and say, hey, ever think about selling your house?
Oh,
Average in a month.
average in a month for 4, one a week.
Okay, so one a week.
Yep.
How many times do you think they take you up on that in a year?
1.
So you made 52 contacts.
Maybe. I say
So you make 52 contacts,
Yep.
contacts, and one person out of that takes you up on it.
one person will call me to try to get the deal.
Okay, so let's say you get one deal a year that way. I just,
Yep,
hypothetically.
Yep.
How much do you think you make off of that deal? Just give me a ballpark. What do you think you made off of one of those deals? Let's say you're not renting it, you
I'm gonna
turn it
flip
around and sell it.
20 grand.
Okay, so you talked to 52 new people, one a week.
Yep.
And you made $20,000 in that year just by making that contact.
Correct.
Who would turn down that?
Oh, everybody in America.
They literally would. I would turn that down
So-
because I don't want to talk to anybody.
Correct.
But again, it takes work to do it.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
that's happened how many times? And I mean, I can bring it back home to this. I've seen you do that on local, informed pages. The
Yeah.
people are like, hey, I want to get out of this house. And you're like, hey, I'll buy your house right now, cash.
Yeah.
But I also see it. So how many times have you been tagged this weekend? Hey, I'm looking for a magician.
Holy shit, so much. Like, it's amazing. I
Every
love
time you
this.
see it, everybody's tagging you.
Yeah, I love it. So like just this week, I think 3 different posts, people looking for magicians, and I'm so excited because I'm like, oh man. Again, if you post anonymously and I tell you to reach out, like then you ask me for my rates, and like it's like, okay, hey, you're just fishing. You're not serious. And
Right.
so it sounds bad, but I'm just sitting here going, oh, look, the other person's like, oh, hey, I'm looking for a birthday party magician. It's last second. I'm looking at my schedule going, okay, I'm not free this weekend. So, can I reach out? Yes. But, yeah, it's very fun. I love the getting tagged. It's awesome.
So Big Al wants
Yeah.
to know,
Of course I have.
have you all heard about buying people's tax liens on land and then owning it yourself? And of course you have.
Absolutely.
And your thoughts?
It's a great way to do things. So tax liens, you have to be behind. It gets sold on the 3rd year, so you have to be behind 2 years, of paying property taxes, and then you get to go. Then that tax lien will be sold at auction. So
Mhm.
they can bid above, they can do things. So it'll clear off the taxes that are owed. What do was it a question?
Yeah, and then what do you think? And then owning it yourself is basically the question.
Yeah, it's owning it yourself. Yep. So it's a great way to get started. I mean,
Yeah.
The thing you have to be careful of is like sometimes. So you do your research is the big thing I'm going to tell you. Tax liens can also happen on vacant land.
Yeah.
So yes, you are a tax lien is the land, right?
Yeah.
You also get what comes on the land, but um the government around here has a fun photo problem where, let's say you're the piece of land. Well, they'll take a photo of this and you get all the beer in the background. You're like, oh, I'd love to buy that beer. But like you're worth 2 pennies. That beer's worth 400,000.
Right.
And then now, next thing you know, somebody's gonna go buy that because you're like, oh, I thought I was getting that with it. No. You get just that. So, just that kind of a thing. Thanks so much for the gifts. Do you rent or mostly just sell? So last year was the first year I've ever sold anything. We sold a shit ton last year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's not true because you will flip, and you flipped before last year.
Oh yeah, I guess.
But I mean, you sold rentals for the first time last year.
Correct. Yep. So, I do some flipping. It's been 3 years that my flipping business has been a thing, but before that, everything has been holding. I'm a landlord through and through. Just I want to hold everything.
Well, for those of you that haven't listened to some of our episodes, Nick is a shitty landlord, not in the way that he's a scumbag, but in the way that he doesn't really raise rents ever.
I should.
And when he does raise rents, it'll be like, well, this person's lived here for 4 years. I'm going to give him a $25 increase.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I look at it right now. I have a kid that's been with me for 12 years.
Mhm.
I think when they started, it's funny because I keep saying I have to learn this lesson. When they started, they were probably at 940, 950, and right now he's at 975.
Mhm.
God, he's been with me 12 years, and the market rent is probably 1,700 right now if I
Mhm.
had to put a number on it, right?
He is a very good landlord.
Let's say sometimes. I
He's a successful landlord as well. He's just not a typical landlord.
right. So it's trust me, other advice, you asked for the best. Yes, I gave the best advice to get started. That's the number one best advice. There's a million more things in life that you can deal with, but my rule of thumb is attempt your hardest, no matter what it takes, to treat others the way that you would want to be treated as a tenant, right? I've never been a tenant, right? I've never had to deal with this, but I will tell you, right? If a phone call comes in, I address everything within a 24-hour period, and it's usually fixed. I think the longest it's ever been is like 2 days because we had to wait for some parts or something like that. But it was still, if heat goes out, I bring over space heaters. It's funny because I always bring over space heaters, right? Which is like, in my opinion, me going above and beyond, right? It really is.
You're not required to do that.
But then no. But then when these tenants, like I had the guy move out or whatever on me, trash the whole fucking place, and then my space heaters are just beat to fuck,
Mhm.
right? And it's like, man, I went above and beyond for you, and you just disrespect my stuff that I helped you with, and that's where like that's the stupid shit that pisses me off. It's not the fact that he punched a hole in my fucking wall or took the fucking sliding door out. It's that he disrespected the thing that I went above and beyond for that person to live a more comfortable life, right? Like, I say most things I'm usually if a tenant calls me right now, yes, we're doing a podcast, but like I'm gonna leave and go fucking take care of that real quick. Like, hey, I'll be there in an hour.
That's
and a half.
business. You have to do that.
That is who I am, right? It's I don't want that in the back of my mind for the rest of it. As fast as I can get it gone, that's the best. You have to be stern sometimes. I mean, yes, but there's I don't know. Again, I treat people with respect. It's a matter of do they respect it best.
You want to be fair.
Always. and life's not fair, but I can be the one to make sure that it's closer to what it should be.
Well, again, you and I talk about that stuff a lot. You may not like decisions I make, but I'm always fair.
Right. That's
I will always treat you fairly.
Yep. So, oh, I say yeah, but oh, I say one thing. I say I want to go back to
Passive.
passive income.
Yeah, let's go back to passive income.
David, one thing I don't do that you do.
Mhm.
Return fucking pop cans.
Yes. That's not a thing everywhere, though.
No.
There's what, like 6 states, maybe?
Let's count them. California, Colorado, Oregon, Michigan, all 10 cents. Well, that changed.
There's some 5 cents, too.
Yeah. Maryland, Vermont, Massachusetts, New York, Hawaii, Iowa, all 5 cents.
So there's 10.
10. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yes, I do return pop cans for 10 cents.
Yep.
Pop beer.
But every state that doesn't have that, you can also return the aluminum for cash as well.
Yes, because they will pay you for the metal.
Oh,
Hey, thanks for joining Big Al. Hopefully, you gave us a follow. We'll hopefully keep in touch.
man, Osborne Osborne's gonna have to find out that 2 of us have been asking.
Yeah, no shit, right?
No, I said I've been married to my wife for 15 years now. So, yeah, no,
Has it been 15 years?
It will be in July. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
We're hitting. Well, Dawn and I have known each other. We've dated for 25, and it will be 23 years next month.
Good for you. Shit, yeah.
I don't know how the fuck she put up with me this long.
Alcohol.
She doesn't drink nearly as much as I do.
Not anymore.
Oh my god! So tangent time. We're driving to
Tangent
Chicago
time.
yesterday to go to the Cubs game, right?
Yeah.
And I've been having this pain here, and it runs down into my eye like I'm having it right now.
Yeah.
And
It's called stress.
probably. And yesterday it was so bad that it was hard to keep my eyes open.
Yeah.
So we stopped in Michigan City and we switched drivers. And
Oh God.
she freaks out every time I'm close-ish to somebody, and she does it in such a way that, yeah, you it's hard not to notice. And it's like, would you stop fucking freaking out next to me? Whereas, yeah, dude, relationships are hard. My 30-year-old daughter can't find one. But anyways, so I let her drive in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, did she scare the fuck out of me? And you know who wasn't jumping and shit? I just kept closing my eyes.
You gotta get us back.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna slide this stupid thing.
No, they say my wife, I love her to pieces. She's, oh, I can drive, and then 2 seconds later, she's fucking hitting a rumble strip, and I'm like, you know what? Just pull back over. I got this. I'm wide awake now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent a text to Caitlin, and I'm like, "You're such a better driver in Chicago," and she's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
My wife was just
Oh,
not great
I
yesterday.
think Caitlin's a horrible driver. I've only driven her a little bit.
She's not a great driver, but she's pretty decent in Chicago somehow.
So yeah.
It's horrible here.
And maybe it's because Caitlin's so like tense or whatever.
Oh,
that's just how it
100%.
like looks, and so she's like, "Ugh," and I'm like, just chill the fuck out. Like relax. Like you're gonna be me. Like me, I drive through Chicago and I'm like 3 lanes. Boom.
Yep.
We
same.
were just there this weekend, and Courtney goes, "You have to get from here to 7." It was 5 lanes over.
Yeah.
Right on
Yeah.
Michigan Avenue.
Yep.
And she goes, "Oh, you have to make a left there," and I'm like, "Fuck. Good like everybody else." And I literally went all the way across, and
Yep.
I was like, she goes, "Holy crap, that was just like you going from whatever to Leonard, from 96 to Leonard." And I was like, exactly. So I've had practice. I know how to do this. But yeah, no, Courtney thinks I'm a horrible driver, but also like I'm a fantastic driver,
Yeah.
right? Like my brother and I are the guys who like, yeah, we're gonna hit gaps, we're gonna do the stupid shit, we're gonna,
Mhm.
yeah, I'll be just fine. So, but no, it's I don't know how you do it.
When we left yesterday, again, I'm still having the same issue yesterday when we're leaving, and
Yeah.
she's like, "You gonna get us out of town, or you want me to drive?" I'm like, "No, I'll get us out of town. I got us
got
back to Michigan
Yeah.
City," and then she drove the rest of the way.
Because you wear Cubs, yeah. So you
Yeah.
have to go over to Dan Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sucks. Well, late at night you should be fine. Late at night's perfect. I love
Oh, we had rush hour in and out.
that sucks. Yeah. You guys got there pretty early though, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we parked at like 9:45.
Okay, so you
Did a little shopping around the ballpark. Went to Murphy's. I got a beer.
there you go.
Um,
Only one, huh?
Used the bathroom. Only got one.
Okay.
And then I got one at the ballpark. Oh my god, this is stupid as shit. So last year they had some decent beer options in the bleachers.
Yeah.
This year the options were Michelob Ultra, Old Style, Busch Light, and Goose Island 312.
Okay. So yeah, not great.
And the Goose Island's not bad. And I'm like, all right, I'll take a Goose Island, but I want it in the souvenir cup because we can't do that one in the souvenir cup. It's got to be one of these other three. I'm like, well, I'd rather have a better beer than a shitty one, so I guess I'll have the Goose Island.
Well, is the souvenir cup bigger?
Yeah, it's 4 ounces bigger.
Oh, that's it. And they can't. Oh, Jesus.
And here's the deal, Nick. I told you yesterday how much a fucking Old Style was.
Yeah.
A 24-ounce Old Style was, what I say, $16?
Yeah, because
$16.99?
13 for the hot dog and 17 for the beer.
For the beer, yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently coughing my lungs out. Oh, okay. So I'm not going out tonight. Sorry, with my niece. For a pride event thing.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, whatever. She wanted.
What's the event?
Some pride meetup at Brewery Vivant or something.
Oh, I should tell Caitlin.
Yeah, well, it's
We've done that before.
We told her, I was like, why don't you hit up Caitlin? She's looking for a person to go to the bar with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to turn Caitlin into an alcoholic. So, and I'm not a huge Vivant fan. I like beers there, but like, also I probably should go right now because but anyway, Vivant's rules are you can only have 3 and then they cut you off no matter who you are.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly. It's happened. And so, yeah, you're only allowed 3 beers there to drink and then you can take whatever to go and stuff like that. So,
They kept me off in an hour.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm like, I don't want to. If I go, I want to go enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Like, and so, but they have Wizards Burial Ground, which is a quadruple Belgium that I absolutely am in love with. It is one of my top 10 favorite beers of all times. Right, like it is such a good beer. But, I say that every time about local beers, but I've had a lot of beer in my life.
Same.
Yeah. But all right. So anyway, back to
Passive income.
passive income and things that you can do. So we have Pogo, Cash Kick, Coin Out, Fetch. We talked about some dividend paying stocks.
Yep.
What other types of things are you seeing that you can make some money on?
So a couple of the other things I do is Fundrise you can buy into and they basically do what you do.
Okay.
It's a REIT.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you can own pieces of rentals and properties and stuff, and then it pays you for basically parking your cash with them. Which is a nice passive income because I don't want to have the hassle of dealing with rentals, but you can make money in that. So I do use Fundrise for REITs, which is real estate investment.
Okay.
I don't know what the T means. Also I use Prosper.
Prosper, yes.
So Prosper, if you're looking for a loan, you can go there and it's peer-to-peer lending. Now I don't look for loans, but I do fund loans. I probably funded upwards of 15 and I've only had one that burned me.
Yep.
I threw $25 into one. They paid a little over $5 back and then defaulted on the loan.
Okay.
I do have a rhyme or reason on how I'm funding those. Like there's certain criteria that I look for.
Yep.
I look for what your debt to income is. I look for how much you make and what your outstanding debt is. So, I mean, if you're looking for 10 grand and your outstanding debt's 15,000 in revolving debt,
Yeah.
I'm probably not funding you unless you're making over 100,000 a year.
Yeah.
But, and there are some that are like that. I saw one the other day that somebody was looking for 50,000 to debt consolidate, and they make like between 50 and 75,000 a year, and their debt to income ratio was like 70%.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not throwing $25 at that.
Right.
I only throw $25 at each one of them because I like to stay diversified, and if I get screwed on one, I mean, I lost $20 on the one deal.
Right.
That sucks, but I make an average of 18 to 20% on a return there.
Yep.
Which again, that's beating the market.
Yeah. And I mean, you're not throwing millions of dollars at these things.
100%.
Yeah, I say you're into so many more little investment things than I am, right? I just do one big one at a time.
Yeah, I always look for different revenue streams because again, I want my money working for me. I don't like working for my money.
Yep. And and over time, right? If you keep going and you keep having this, granted, those ones they'll pay off eventually. They have an end date
Yes.
on the amount of money that you can make, right? Where your stash, your acorn, like you said it, you keep going over. I mean, if you keep going, $25, $25, next thing you know, you go from making $1 a week or $1 a month to 2 to 10 to 20 to 100 to 1,000 to, hopefully by the end of it, you're sitting at 5-6 grand a fucking month of just passive income.
Well, when we talk all the time about your 401k or your 403b,
Yep.
you don't even notice that money. They take it out of your check. You don't really know. I mean, what are you losing? $15 a check, $20 a check, maybe, depending on how much you make.
Yep.
You don't really notice it. It just goes and then it grows. And like since inauguration day, I've lost over 20,000 in my 403b. But I'm 47. I'm not going to touch that money for minimally 12 more years, 13 more years. So I'm not that worried about the fact that it's gone down. Do I like it? Absolutely not. Do I expect to make those returns back? Yeah, I do. I have time.
Yep.
If I was 60, I'd be freaking the fuck out.
Right.
So like my mom's lost some money, but she's lost a whole lot less because she's way more conservative because she's, 72.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, that sounds right. 47 plus 25, 72.
And that where it's at. Let's see here. Starting amount of what do you want to do? $10?
Sure.
How old is the person?
Do we want to go young person?
Yeah.
Let's go Skylar, 18.
18. Okay. And retiring at 59 and a half.
Sure.
So 29, 39, 49, 59. So 40 years.
40 years.
Okay. So 40 years. And rate of return, the stock market does an average of 10%. And we are compounded annually and additional contributions. Sorry. At the beginning of each month, we're going to do so $10 a week. So let's do $50 a month, or no, sorry, $42.50 a month, right?
Yeah, about that.
42.50. Calculate. Deposit. So year one, we will have made $28. By the time we hit, that doesn't make sense. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Worst case scenario, right? The 40 years, we take ourselves and we've made $21,635 off of our $10. Yeah, that's crazy to me how quickly that works. So ending balance of $238,000 off of a basic traditional return. So
yeah,
200. And that's $10, right? Like
yeah.
We're not even talking crazy money. I mean, that's 10% if you make $100 a week, right?
We had Caitlin on at one point when money got really tight for her.
Yep.
And one of the questions she asked you is, do I stop investing in my investment account and my IRA with Betterment?
Yep.
And what was your answer?
Never. Just say no. My answer was no, unless you absolutely have to.
Right.
Like,
and I think she scaled back that a little bit.
Yep.
But she was still investing.
Right. Let's do, so if we do $100, that's 400. Let's do $425. So if you can find $100 a week, right? I know that most people can't, type of thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's rough.
I didn't realize but like Skylar, I mean, he lives at home, but like, again, beginning, we're contributing beginning of the month, blah, blah, blah. So $100 a month or $100 a week, every week for the next 40 years. We start out with $10 in the account. The ending balance, $2,378,000. $100, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird when you say I can't do $100. If you want $2 million, you find it, right?
So I think I told you this. Skylar was asking me at one point what to do with his windfall of tax return.
Yeah. He wanted to buy a guitar.
No, he wanted to either buy new headphones or a shotgun.
Yeah.
So guess what he bought the other day?
Hopefully a Betterment stock.
Shotgun.
Oh, really?
Yep.
H&K?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't give a shit. What did I tell him when he gave me those options?
Invest it.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't buy either.
Yeah.
Does he need a shotgun? No.
Just want one? Sure.
Sure.
But
I mean, I want a lot of things too. Doesn't mean I should buy them.
Honestly, right? And you own a shotgun, and you have.
I actually don't.
You don't
I own
own
rifles. I don't have shotguns.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. Don't get me wrong. You know what? I have an H&K shotgun I got from Walmart for $42.
Yeah.
My wife we went for bread and fucking milk. I'm not lying to you guys. Like bread and milk, that's what we went for. Like, it's funny because you always give that analogy of like, oh, we went to eat bread and no, literally we needed bread and milk, and I ended up walking out with a fucking shotgun. Like, my wife was not happy.
No,
like,
I
are you serious right now? And I was like, yeah, it was on clearance, and then it was on sale. It was on sale, and then on clearance, and it was just great. I loved it. I still have that shotgun. It's a great shotgun. It's 12 gauge. Yeah. So, but right, and okay. So here's the thing, right? I'm gonna pick on Skylar because that's who I am as a person. He asked a question.
Yep.
We gave him guidance.
Yep.
He's happy.
Yeah.
He's content. But when he comes back and says, I'm struggling, I don't know why. When he comes back and says, oh, I need to get, we're going to be there. We're going to listen. But I'm going to point back and say, well, you could have invested this $100. And again, we just went over $100 and what it could be. It's $200,000. You're just not willing to wait 40 years to have $200,000.
Right.
Right. You're willing to wait 6 minutes to get a shotgun, but you're not willing to wait 40 years to get $200,000. Right?
Mhm.
This isn't hard, like I say, it's the weird thing is it's so fucking easy. The problem is you want to spend your money, right?
Well, and that's what a lot of it is. I mean, it's what do you want to do with your money today? I mean, you talked about the guy that's getting DoorDash all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You drive your ass down the road and pick up your fucking food, and you're not spending twice the amount of money to do it.
Yep.
You know what he did Sunday at work?
Nothing.
He DoorDashed.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 here.
2 here.
What,
From you want to guess where?
oh, I'm hoping this fucking place right in the corner. Is it zeros? Is it what's that?
McDonald's.
Jesus Christ. Which is 68th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 mile away.
He did a McDonald's DoorDash.
1 mile away.
Yeah.
And does he have a break here?
I mean, you take breaks when we're slow.
Okay. But like, so
Could he have run and got it? Yeah.
that's what I'm wondering.
I mean, he couldn't know because he has no car.
Okay. So,
But he could have had somebody run and get it for him. Because
I mean,
one of our other employees is like, oh, if you're making an order, can you grab me something too?
I say my fat ass
He could have gone and got it.
would have been like, hey, you pay for that. You're gonna get a cheeseburger. I'm gonna get the extra one for the $1.
Yeah.
And I'll charge you that $1 to go get food.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's still cheaper than you going
Yeah.
to get whatever. But yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys would have had no problem them going to get it.
No.
Pick it up. Yeah, that's hilarious.
I mean, if they would have asked me, I'd have gone and got it for him.
Right. So that's ridiculous. They say these kids but like right, I mean, and that but they want that thing, right? Everybody needs a tangible thing. And yes, sometimes you do, right? Being on a diet, right? I can do liquid shakes for so long, kind of a thing, but I need substance. I need something firm to chew on. So a protein bar is better than a protein shake at some point.
Oh yeah.
So I understand. Hey, you need something that says, hey, this is what my money has gone for. The problem is everybody looks back and goes, I don't even know what I don't even know where my money's going.
We had that discussion with him literally here.
Mhm.
Well, you should have this amount of money. What do you have?
$10,000.
Yeah.
You got $3,000, right? Like
Where'd the money go?
Or $7,000. I don't know. Exactly, right?
You bought a shotgun.
So right there's one thing I can look at your body and say this is where half of it is, right? Like you got a watch, you got a wallet, you got this, and I'm not opposed to things.
This
but
conversation's coming too.
yeah,
So we have some employees here that want to wear earbuds,
sure,
which is fine. You can wear one, but you can't wear 2 because if
Safety.
somebody needs to get your attention, we need to be able to have you hear us.
Yep.
So this has been a contention with Skylar the entire fucking time.
Yep.
And Dawn told him like a month ago, if I catch you with 2 earbuds in again, you're not fucking wearing them ever again here.
Sure.
End of fucking story. So I had to close up on Sunday because she had to go get CT.
Yep.
And I call Skylar's name 3 fucking times, and he doesn't hear me any of the times because he's got 2 fucking earbuds in.
Oh no.
So I yell loud enough for him to hear me, and he looks at me and said, "Didn't you have that conversation about 2 earbuds?" "Oh yeah, I forgot." "Bullshit, you forgot." I didn't say anything to him. I'm like, "All right, get to work."
Yep.
I come home and I tell Dawn, and Dawn's like, "All right, I'll say something." I'm like, "No, don't say shit. The next fucking time he's in, I'm gonna tell him no more fucking earbuds. Dawn told you the deal. You fucking broke it, so you don't get to wear earbuds anymore at work. That's the fucking consequence of your actions."
It's true. Yep. And so now he's gonna be all pissed about it.
I don't give a fuck. You were told not to.
So it's
And you- and
it's
again-
a safety thing.
Well, it is. And again, you think you can get away with it because they'll joke that, mom and dad are fighting.
Oh yeah.
Because literally, Chloe and Jordan walk in on Thursday. I'm on a work call at the time. I don't care because it's people that, I like.
Yeah.
It's like Christy and Kristen and stuff.
Yeah.
And they walk in and first words out of Chloe's mouth, "Oh, we get dad today, not mom." And I said, "Yeah, dad's working today." And then I'm like, "Hey guys, I gotta go." And they start cracking up because they're like, "Oh shit, I didn't know you were on a work call."
Right.
And I don't care if they make those jokes and shit.
Yep.
But when you try to play mom and dad off of each other,
Yeah.
that shit's not gonna fucking happen. Mom told you, no fucking 2 earbuds in. You put 2 fucking earbuds in. Guess what? That shit's over.
Yep.
No more earbuds.
I'm gonna say is so I don't know if Cash Kick is an app. I know that it's a website, but
Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to look that up.
Cash Kick is an app.
There you go.
Install. Let's see here. There's 2, so let's go with that one. Oh, they're both the same, so they're doing it.
So you're gonna go play some games and make some money.
Zoomed. Yeah, say I'm gonna go make some money. I still probably won't download the ones I have to do my receipt. I should because it'd get me in the habit of keeping my receipts. But is it only food or is it like
Any
Lowe's,
receipt.
Lowe's and Home Depot?
Any
Like,
receipts.
Really, every receipt gives you some type. Everything gives you money. Oh, the other thing I didn't talk about that I wanted to talk about was the Get Upside app.
Oh yeah, Upside.
Yep.
I use Upside quite a bit for my gas.
Yep.
Because you earn money back on your gas.
Yep.
But also on restaurants.
Yeah, I say, and it's my brother. It pays really well for him, because he's got a company vehicle,
Yeah.
and so they. Do I want Cash Kick to send me notification? Sure, I'll allow it.
So you want to hear something that's fucking infuriating?
Absolutely,
So Chris usually fills up the van.
yes.
Dawn has told him before, "Hey, for some extra, use Upside. I'll let you keep the cash from it."
Yeah, of course. and
Guess
he
who
will-
never uses
he
Upside?
will never do it.
Never.
But we've talked to Chris. We've talked again. I can lead you to water. I can't force you to drink, guys. Let's be clear. Bucks and Brews is here to give you tools and tricks and tips to make you successful. We cannot make you successful.
Well, not only that, I mean, we talked the other day about, we were joking around, kind of joking, kind of not joking.
Right.
Hey, we'll start a table and chair rental company like Adam.
Yep.
Well, he'll probably talk to us and tell us, some tips and tricks, and you and I are going to do nothing except buy the shit.
Right.
And we could have Chris and Skylar set everything up.
Yep.
And we tell Chris, and he's like, "No, I'm not doing that."
Right. I'm out.
But you need more money. Well, yeah, I do need more money.
Yep.
Here's how you can make more money. No, I'm not doing that. All right. Well, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
I'm gonna help you, but I'm not gonna fucking give you everything. So, and that's just it. But all right, David, anything else that you want to hit?
No, I think we did a really good information dump here, and we answered some great questions on TikTok. Make sure you're following us on everything. That way, you can get our great information that we have to get out of our mouth holes.
Yeah,
How was your Red Bull?
it was delicious.
I enjoyed my 7-Up and my Lost and Found energy drink.
So, as always, guys, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family. We appreciate you joining us.
Those of you that joined us on Twitch and TikTok, we will probably do another episode tomorrow morning because I'm still off this week and we can figure that shit out. So thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you guys very soon.
You've dialed in.
To Bucks and Brews, you might hear something
You can use.
like tips on your cash or tips on the suds.
You're gonna want to
The
use.
smarts of these stuff.
Cause they know the
And
brews.
they know the Bucks, and they know they can't help the stubborn fucks.
So listen up, cause shit's not funny.
Save yourself some
Beer money. Bucks.
and brews.
Bucks and
Bucks
Brews.
and brews.
Bucks and Brews.